Crossing the Atlantic Ocean. This passage will take us through 5 countries and cover 3,796 nautical miles. We went through a lot of repair to get the boat ready, and also managed to get a crew of 5. Before we go on, I think they are due an introduction. This is Zach. Not only is he a patron of mine, but he's also got a superhero backstory. He's an ex-Marine fighter pilot currently going to school to become a midwife. Fire Marshal Bill is next, also a patron, and a real-life fire marshal up in New Jersey. Next we have Chad. We call him the funny man. Quick to crack a joke and a damn good sailor. This is Joey. He's the wild one. Also ex-Navy. That puts the score Navy 2, Jarheads 1. Last but not least is Captain James, with a voice that makes a Wolverine purr. He's just the man to lead this bunch of scallywags. I must say that these guys made my journey. Great sailors, hard workers, mates, all boys, and we're headed to the first stop, Bermuda. What could go wrong?
Nice to meet you, buddy!
There's a fire, only you can put it out!
Boys trip. All right, it's about 7 a.m. We cast off the dock and we are underway. Let me show.
So you want to start that one over?
Actually, I think I'll leave that one in. We're gonna show you how easy it is to tack a boat with a self-tacking jib. I'm gonna go up here so you can see. Nobody's gonna touch any lines. We're just gonna turn the boat. Go ahead, buddy. What? That's cheating, man. That is cheating. How awesome is that? I want one of those. I would definitely take the self-tacking jib. I like that. So easy. We could tack all night. Oh, we're going faster on this tack?
Yeah.
The boat likes this one. Hey, check out this sail. It's super cool looking. I got something special going on right now. This boat right here in front of us, right it's hard to see, right there, I think, is Patrick Mills. That's the guy that introduced me to the oyster. And we've been buddies for years now, a few years. We have never actually met in real life, so we're gonna do a broadside port-to-port passage, and I'm gonna moon him. It'll be fun. Yeah, just keep us right on this heading, man. Yeah. Ow! Are you ready? Yeah. Do it. Nice to meet you, buddy. Looking good. All right, that was a little scary. Yeah. I would not have gone starboard to starboard. That was fucking crazy. All right, so Patrick, thanks for making my heart come out of my chest a little bit, but that was fun. Hey, you want to explain what you just found?
Come on, Chad.
Come on, Chad.
Come on, Chad.
Look at the big brain on Chad.
So the main outhaul to unfurl the sail.
Oh wait, hold on a second. You need this on.
Do you want to go up there and point at it?
Yeah. Let's go.
Is this working?
Yep. Just clip it onto your shirt. Clip it on good so it doesn't fall over.
Oh shit. Ah!
All right, buddy. You want to explain what's going on here? Why? What you found on the boat? That's Chris Snickety.
Whoa! So our main outhaul, which comes out of pulls the sail out, goes back through the boom, back inside the boom, down through this shiv, down through this block. Let's get this out of the way. And back to the stern. Is chafing really bad, or gonna chafe really bad in this current configuration.
So what do you think should happen?
I think that we should pull the main sheet out, run it back through here, through this block.
So switch these two?
Switch these two, and remove this from the equation altogether. Because that would put it rigged pretty much exactly like the other side. I say pretty much exactly.
So the other side's going through here, this block, and back. You want to do the same thing on this side, here to this block, and then here to this block. I don't see any problem with that. I think that's a great idea. I think that's the way it was probably originally run, but it looks like somebody decided they wanted it pretty and wanted them all straight.
These are all for the jib, right?
This is the jib sheet. This is spinnaker halyard, and this is, what is this? This is main halyard, I think. No, this should be tied to this main halyard. Hold on a second, I know what this is. Yeah, this is main halyard, I think. Isn't it? Main halyard?
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
I feel like that should be tighter.
It's not very tight.
Something's telling me that should have some tension on it. I mean, the sail is up and all, sort of.
Who cares? As long as the clutch is closed.
Cross that bridge when we come to it.
Yeah, with our non-working. Yeah. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to put some
non-working winch.
No, we don't have a power winch on that side. All right. Let's get to sewing. We're gonna sew mouse lines to these things because it's going through like 27 sheaves, and I don't want to have to like take everything apart and try to route that. So we're gonna take this mousing line apart and tie mousing lines to both of them, take them both out, and then switch them, put them back. Yeah. All right. So Chad found a problem. Nicely done, dude. We have cracked turnbuckles. I didn't even see that. It's right on where they touch the lifelines, which is super stupid that they would ever even touch the lifelines. But check this out. Right here on the lowers. You can see it's touching right here. And where it's touching, there's actually crevice corrosion and a crack. You see that? That is not good. That is no good. And it's the same thing on the other side. Right here, it's touching, see? If he would have just turned it another quarter turn, it wouldn't be touching. It would have been fine. But here also, this is an even better view of it. Shit. Yeah, unfortunately, that's something that we can't sail with. We have to change those out, so. We're gonna be ducking in. We just called the rigging company up in Annapolis and they said that Deltaville Rigging is down here and they'll be able to help us out. He's gonna call and see if they have any. So they're helping us out. Thank you Rigging Company in Annapolis. And hopefully, thank you Deltaville Rigging. Hopefully they'll have a couple and we can just pop them out, pop them back on, tighten them up and be good to go and get on with our lives. But we might have to stay the night. We'll see. If we make it there in time. We left about 7 a.m. so I can't imagine it's afternoon right now. We should have a little bit of luck to get there before 5. All right, we are in Norfolk, Virginia. What do you guys think?
It's chilly.
It's obviously freezing cold here.
Beautiful day.
There's a big naval base here, obviously. You know, everybody's heard of Norfolk. You know, all my friends, the Navy over here. We've seen a lot of helicopters, to which Flyboy here, knows every single one. I asked him, hey, can you fly that one? Like, say the city's getting overrun by zombies. And that was the last way out, and you were our only hope. Could you do it? And he's like, yes. That's what he said. He said he could do it. So if anybody needs a Flyboy for zombie apocalypse, Zach's the guy. Okay, we're having a problem with the autopilot. It just keeps searching, even if I get it right on track and I push go, I push engage, the thing will just start going off and off and off and off and off and going crazy. And we've tried calibrating it twice, so this is a pain in the ass. I think the speed log might have something to do with it. I never put the speed log in, and it's alarming, so we're gonna do that real quick. We don't have fucking depth. We didn't have this in. This is depth 2.
Oh.
I didn't realize it. Okay. All right, man. Go ahead and turn her like 30 degrees right. I want to see what happens. Yeah, she's still hunting badly. Look at the wheel. This should be fairly straight. It shouldn't be going back and forth like that. So let's this side of the channel, straight up to the other side of the channel, and then we'll go straight downwind and calibrate downwind. Okay, so get us up to about 6.5 knots, and make sure we're going downwind. Yep, this is downwind. A little bit to the left.
Am I doing installation or setup?
Installation.
All right. Commissioning.
Commissioning.
Let's do a sea trial.
Auto tune. Okay. Do it.
Ready, auto tune parameters.
Do it.
6.5.
What should do now is go back and forth with greater varying degrees, and that's what it's doing. It's going back and forth and back and forth. And then theoretically, it should just learn by itself and say, okay, if I do this rudder, this is how fast it goes to this direction, and this is how fast I have to back steer and counter steer for it to stop. But this one seems to be stupid. Kids, there we go. Okay, so it's finished. Yeah, now we're back on. So we're going 6 knots, 7 knots. Let's try doing right 20 and see what happens.
Let me back out of this enormity.
So it should counter steer and catch the boat and be good to go and stop. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I think we got it. And it's got this adaptive learning. These autopilots all do. Like as it goes, it learns more of what to do and what not to do. It's way better than it was.
It's pretty good.
Way better than it was, yeah.
Onward.
Nicely done, sir.
So hard to say goodbye.
We are motor sailing with the Code Zero. So we've got the main sail up and carbon sail. It looks pretty good. Unfortunately, it's not enough wind for us to go faster than like 4.5, 5 knots. So we're using the engine very low. It's only at 1700 RPM. Usually cruising speed is 2000 and top speed is like 2400 on this engine. So 1700 is nothing. It's just using like a half a gallon an hour to help us maintain 7 knots so we can get there. Right now the boat speed is 6.7 to 7.4 knots. We are 206 miles from our destination, which means at 7 knots we're gonna get there in like 30 hours. So we should be there like around 5 p.m. tomorrow. We still have a little bit of tide. There's still 0.8 knots of tide kind of setting us from this direction on the boat, so it's coming from over here, which is making us go a little faster, which is nice. So I imagine that the ride back from Bermuda to the States would be kind of a crap ride if you were against the current the whole time. You'd have to find some kind of counter current going towards the States, or maybe go down and back up, but it would probably be a lot rougher. Have you guys had a good passage so far?
Best.
Good.
Yeah, best passage I've ever had.
Oh, awesome. Okay, boys, put away this Code Zero.
Put away the Code Zero eye.
You're doing good, buddy. Keep going. Okay, that's it. Okay, now we're gonna let go on the sheet. Yep, and then we're gonna pull that one in. Wait, don't let go yet. I don't want it in the water. Pull. Pull, pull, pull.
Okay, grab the top line, top rack line.
Okay, we have a problem. This sail is beautiful, but the furler is completely screwed up. I'm not really sure how it happened, because it wasn't like that before. But you see how this is wrapped, and it wraps around this, and around this, and it wraps around itself a bunch of times, and then comes up. That's gonna be impossible to fix, and now it's gonna be impossible to get in. This is gonna be a huge problem if we can't fix it with this. So hopefully we can. Here, I got it. Just let go. I have no idea how that happened, but however it was screwed up on here. Back. Perfect. Make sure you can see this. That sail's a pain in the ass, but it looks nice. Okay, good job, boys. Nicely done. Let's talk about trimming the spinnaker now. So what we're looking for is to see if the leading edge is curling in. And if it is, we need to pull it back a little bit. Yeah, it looks okay. What's up, kids? How you doing?
Relieved and excited.
And mission accomplished?
Yeah, we unfucked the shit. And
Fuck the shit.
Is that your professional opinion?
that's exactly what happened.
And rule
the
number
debrief.
1, make sure the camera's pointed in the right direction.
Poor Bill got yelled at because I was like, Bill, the camera is backwards. He's like, wow, that sail is so pretty. And he's supposed to be like aiming it towards the sail. So we just put the spinnaker up. It looks really nice, the spinnaker. I've never seen a purple and black one. I like that. I like that. So I'd like to debrief this real quick and just like say what we did wrong, what we did right. Did that just break something?
It sounded like it's inside the mast.
It was hanging on the back of the boom, and obviously it wasn't shackled, so we lost the shackle. But this is still a really good block, so we can use it later. If you ever want to get one of these, it's called a block with a Beckett. This is a Beckett. 6.5 knots. Wow. and we have 165 miles to go. So 165 divided by 6.5. We're gonna be there in 23 hours, folks.
This might potentially be our last night of the crossing.
This is our last night, hopefully.
Last night,
Sailing, yeah, crossing miles.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes?
We're heading south.
So we're like 30 degrees off course. That means we need to jibe and start going towards Bermuda. I guess that predicted wind that was supposed to set in at 6 didn't ever come, huh?
Nope.
No. Played us a little bit.
7, 8.
8 knots. That's not bad. All right, let's jibe and let's go towards Bermuda.
Easy, 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 easy. Gotta go slower. Easy. Okay, go ahead. We've officially been out to sea for too long. And,
We got a mermaid!
we found a mermaid on the way.
Oh, hi, YouTube! I feel so safe in your arms.
I'm having naughty thoughts.